Hello everyone. So this is a quick video to practice some questions on the rounding to three significant figures. We don't necessarily have to learn how to round to three significant figures, but three significant figures is the expectation from the IB, so we might as well just focus on the three significant figures rounding rather than one significant figures or two significant figures and so on. So if you feel confident enough, then please do pause this video and kind of attempt the questions on your own. And at the end of the video, you're going to see the answers. If you don't feel confident enough, then maybe you should watch the first two or three questions and then pause and attempt the rest of them by yourselves. But that's entirely up to you. So, okay, let's start. Question number one, three significant figures. There's no zero at the front, so first significant figure is going to be 4, second is 1, and third is 9. Let's just put this one in a circle. Then we check the next one, which is 8. That means what I have inside the circle is going to go by 1 up, and I'm talking about the last digit. So 9 becomes a 10, or otherwise 19 becomes 20. So that's going to be 420. The next one, three significant figures again. Do the trick with the circle. Check the digit, the first digit outside the circle. That's not a 5 or above, so the answer is what I have inside the circle. And then let's just do one more. Now, zeros at the front do not count as significant figures, and these are the cases like question 3 and question 5 and question 8, where you have a 0 at the front, and question 10 actually. So the first 0 does not count as a significant figure, and the second 0 does not count as a significant figure either. So the three significant figures for the question number 3 are what I put inside the circle. So it's the 7, the 6, and the 1. And then you check the next one, which is a 7. That means the number in the circle is going to go by 1 up. So you have 0.0762. And that's the final answer. We don't need to add any zeros after that because it just doesn't really add any value to the number. Pause the video here and try the rest of them, or perhaps continue with the rest of the video and just see the answers. So these are the answers to the 10 questions that I've shared with you at the beginning. Please do share with me in case you find a mistake or you spot a mistake. I'm not doing it on purpose, it just happens sometimes. So it's good to ignite a conversation. But apart from that, what I wanted to show you is that, for example, and that's a mistake, on question 6, let's just use a different color. Question 6, when you are rounding to three significant figures, although I did the rounding correctly with the 845, then what I've done, I've forgotten to add the two zeros at the back. So the rounded answer of 84,472 is 84,500. That's the correct answer, and not the 845 that I put at the beginning. Be aware of that. When the numbers are bigger than 0, then you're really going to have to consider whether the rounding you ended up with makes sense. Because initially, if you remember, the answer that I gave was 845. So I've rounded 84,472 down to an 845. That doesn't really make sense, correct? So the correct answer is 84,500, or otherwise, that level of rounding is the same as rounding to the nearest 100, right? And that's the power of significant figures. I thought the previous video, it was a good for you to get a little bit of an experience about what's the difference between decimal places, whole numbers, and significant figures. That's a good video to see that significant figures are way more versatile, so they can round to whole numbers, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on, but also at the same time to a number of decimal points. All of that by regulating the number of significant figures you want to round to. That's it for now.